I'm looking for people who are interested in recommendations, and both sides. If you are on the ship and if you're back home, if you are working on the ship and if you are back home, you don't have a job, I want you to listen carefully. Okay, so this video is about you, and I need to bring you together. So there is something I want to do, and this one is gonna change how you're going to look for these jobs. My name is ARNEST. I talk about cruise ship jobs. I talk about how you can get a job on a cruise ship, how you can move abroad, and some of the opportunities available on the cruise ship and even abroad. Now, we have talked about cruise ship jobs for a very long time, for all these years. Okay? Some of you understand me. We have talked, we discuss, but where we have reached now, this is a quite different scenario. We are looking at a perfect way of how we're going to recommend you to our agents, me and other colleagues that are listening and are watching here, because I have friends who have gotten jobs through different, and they communicate. The reason why I'm saying the agent, they can recommend you to an agent, this is the reason. If you get a job through an agent and you get a job on the ship, that person becomes your communicator, your documentation man, your manning person throughout the entire work of you on the ship, that company. So you have that contact. You know how you chat, how you communicate with him, whatever you do together, what you share with him. If you need some assistance in terms of documentation, some booklets, some like those things, the official communication from the company, especially when you are on your vacation. Now listen, I'm going to talk about these three things today, my discussion. Number one, before I go to that part of the recommendation, I have an issue with visa, and then I'm going to talk about touch about available jobs, then recommendation procedures, which I'm going to be the basic. So in the last moments of this video, so stick by and let's proceed. There is an issue with the visas, and probably you have seen from the last year 2024 towards the end and the early 2025, United States has not been easy to get a job or to issue visas, especially the embassies in Kenya or East Africa. But this was because of the elections and some of the procedures of electoral and presidential elections that were being done in the United States. And as you know, United States C1D visa is very important when you are working on the ship, unless the company has decided that they want you to go and work in Europe, and the ship will never step in the United States waters. But that does not mean you do not need a United States visa. But maybe during your contract you might need one, because you can never sail around the United States waters without US visa, that's C1D visa. So most of the denials that have been done, it was because of the transition. That's why we advised you and said, if you are looking for a visa during this period, be very cautious. Always study, do research, understand what you're going to do, understand where you're going to. I coached most of my friends and colleagues and most of you, and things turned out negative. That's not the end of the road. You can still have a chance. You can still reapply again, but at least take at least 6 months before you reapply again. We have jobs available for those people who are looking for jobs on cruise ship. We have 15 butcher, galley working people who are working in the butcher, and you must have experience and you must have documentations which can enable you to go on the ship. First, we are looking for people who are capable of working in the butcher. Okay, butcher chicken, you dissect chicken, you dissect beef, lamb, you do all that, cut all kinds of beef and everything. So those people who are looking for a job in a galley, we have an opportunity which I'm going to post on WhatsApp today. And if you are available and you're looking for a job as a butcher, you are someone who is working in the kitchen, then these jobs are here for you to grab. But you must have experience in the butcher, or you must demonstrate an experience of the kitchen and at least show us that you know how storage, in terms of how you store chicken, how do you arrange in a fridge or in a cold room, how do you arrange in storage, and so many things when it compasses to waste management, when it comes to cards and all those, so, and safety procedures. That said and done, can I now jump to recommendation procedures that I'm talking about? Remember, this procedure, I'm going to create a WhatsApp group which is so special. This one is a group of people that we're going to vet, and these are people who I'm going to issue to my colleagues and my friends in all different companies, so that they can be recommended for the jobs that are available, okay, to their recruiting agency. This subscription this group is not going to be free. It's not going to be free. It's going to look for you, and you'll have to subscribe. No, it's not too much money, but we just want serious people who have, and these are the qualifications. If you're looking to be joining this group soon, these are the qualifications. First of all, you must have experience and a good CV. That is number one. You must have experience and a better CV and current and ATS compliant resume. Don't know where you're going to get this resume, but do it. But do not lie. I have already a caution that comes from Kenya Maritime Authority about people lying on documentations. So if you have any fake documents, don't join this group, because we shall find out. So this is a group of people who are ready to work on the ship, and they are ready. Even if we recommend them, they can probably give us a feedback, a positive job, and they can get results. We are not looking at people who will go there and then tomorrow we want to start hearing negativity. The number one thing that we are looking for, before we recommend you, first of all, you must subscribe, and subscription is going to be only $20 or 2,000 Kenyan shillings. Then we shall also connect you to the agent we are going to recommend. Okay, so perhaps it might be me or my friends who are on the ship, and they'll be talking directly to them. I've told you, number one thing, they are in communication, and most of them, they hold on this. So they have given me a chance to speak to you, because I have a platform which I bring you together. So that's why you see I've come here. I've taken some time. I talked about this in my last video, and if you didn't watch, then go and watch, because I've done a lot of videos on how to get a job on cruise ships. Most of the people understand the normal way. You apply, you get a recruitment. But if you believe in that, it's okay. But we want to try this method. Although most people, the ones I've talked to, they are not saying this one should not be like that. We want serious people, so we are looking for you. If you are serious, you're gonna spend some money.